Hi, my name is Katie Teage and welcome to our series Primary Music Basics. In this activity, I'm going to show you how children can compose an answering phrase to a known song. This is a song that's on the model music curriculum, Starlight Star Bright, and it goes like this. Starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. It then continues with, I wish I may, I wish I might, have the wish I wish tonight. What I'm going to do is ask the children to come up with their own answering sentence instead of I wish I may, I wish I might. The children came up with things like the stars are shining really bright, the star is gold, the star is shiny, the stars are far away, and then that becomes their rhythm. I'm going to limit their pitch choices and give them the chord of F major. This is the notes F, A and C, and so they will then have do, mi and so. Do, mi, so, F, A, C. I'm not asking them to think of a particular rhythm. I'm not asking them to use a certain notation. We are using words here as our rhythm. I want them to concentrate on the pitches, using a high pitch, a medium pitch and a low pitch. I put the children with a partner purely because we didn't have enough for everyone to have an instrument, and that is the case in our primary music classroom. But it's great for the children to work with partners. They can do things really fast together, really quickly together. They can play together as a duet. They can do certain parts of the melody together. That's also good if it's hard for them to jump around the three notes. One of them can play the low note, one of them can play the high note, and maybe they can take turns to play the middle note. They might go off task, they might start playing something else, they might play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, they might try to play a completely new song. I don't mind that. They're exploring, they're playing, they're listening to what they are playing, they're then correcting it, making a new tune. It's all a wonderful musical experience. I will go around, keep them on focus, get them back to the task. Let's see how they get on.
Can the band come and stand here, band? Can you do this? I want you to go 1, 2, 3, shake, okay? Although we're just going to do one shake, okay? So we'll do it together. 1, 2, 3. Oh, sounds beautiful. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3. Wow. 1, 2, 3. You followed a conductor. Let's all be the conductor. We're going to do this. 1, 2, 3. Then you're going to go up, down. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Up, down. Amazing. Okay. Can you do that 4 times? So 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very, very good. It does sound like snow falling, but I'm gonna sing a song about stars. Listen to my song. Can you do 1, 2? Actually, this time you do 1 and 2 and 3 and 4.
Here, I realised that I had to change how I was describing to play the bells. Actually, when you do this on a bell, it makes a sound both ways. So by saying to them to do 1, 2, 3, 4, I think they were getting confused by hearing another sound. By asking them to do 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, they made a more definite movement on the down stroke of the bell, which gave a clear sound. If you really hoiked it up, 1 and 2 and 3, then you'd get the sound back up here. They were much more successful.
Your turn. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1, keep going. 1, 2. Starlight, keep going. You're my band. Starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. Can you sing that with me? Off we go. Starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. It's a bit short, isn't it, my song? Should we do it again? Off we go. Starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. Okay, it's a bit short. What else do you know about stars? Yes. What, sweetheart? Stars of gold. What a lovely description. I'm just going to talk to people that just got their hands up. Yes.
The stars are far away in the sky.
What another beautiful sentence. What you're going to do is with your learning partners for computers, you're going to come up with another sentence. So I've got starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. And then you guys are going to have another sentence. So it might be the stars are far away, or the stars are shining gold. Okay, whatever you like. that's going to be your new composition. So can you go and sit next to your computer learning partner, please?
If you're a visiting music teacher, you might not know who works well with other children in the class, who might just sit and giggle with someone, who might have had a disagreement with someone. So using a computer learning partner, as I am here, is a partner that's been decided by their class teacher. It's something that I know the children know who to work with and know how to work with them well. As adults, when we get given an instrument, we want to play it as loud as we can and explore all the possibilities. Give your children a chance to do that at the beginning, and then they won't do it when you're talking. See?
You're going to have 10 seconds to play everything as loud as you can. Go! Everybody stop. Well done, well done, well done, well done. Beaters down. Bells down, hands on your head, hands on your ears, hands on your nose, hands on your shoulders, beaters down, beaters on the floor, bells down. Right, alright everybody, what we're going to do now is compose an answering phrase. So my song is Starlight, Star Bright, first star I see tonight. And you are going to put something to go after that. So we had some lovely sentences like stars are gold and shiny, or stars are really far away. And what notes are you going to use? Notes that are labelled F, A and C. Okay, so talk to the person next to you about your little sentence and then start practicing, then we'll hear some. Off you go.
I now go around to each group to help them keep on task. I'm asking them what they know about stars, what they can see in the night sky, just to really get them focusing on creating a sentence. I'm not asking them to think about what rhythms they're using, whether they're using ta or tt. I'm just getting them to think about the sentence, because they're going to explore that with the notes. That's clearly written on the board, but they've got to have a sentence structure. Let's see what they come up with.
So, this group and I, we just made up a sentence. They said they weren't sure of what their sentence was, so we made one up together. What was our answering phrase?
Starlight, Star Bright, first star I see tonight.
And we had the stars are shining in the
Sky.
That's right, and we played it on FAC. Can you play that for us? That's beautiful. That's much slower than what you said, but I really, really, really liked it.
You might be thinking, there are children tinkling and playing on instruments whilst I'm talking. I'm fine with this. It's not really loud, it's not disrupting the other children, and some children really do find it so hard to have an instrument in front of them and not playing. Sometimes I say things like beaters on your head or alien sticks, and everyone holds their beaters up here while I talk. Sometimes you don't know if taking an instrument away from a child is going to cause further disruption, so maybe just let these things go. You may have also thought, I think that child just made that all up on the spot. They probably did. At this age, composition and improvisation, where you do make something up on the top of your head, are very, very closely related. If I really wanted it to be a strict composition, I would ask the children to write out the sentence and then to put the notes over the tops of the words, so then they could play the same thing over and over again. I also wanted to stop the class here to refocus the class, give them an example of how someone had been successful, or show them some thinking behind that success. I could see that some of the children were just going up and down on the xylophone, or doing whatever they wanted, or chatting about what they were going to eat at break. Don't be afraid to stop the class, refocus, reiterate what you want them to do, and then get back on with the task.
That's the kind of thing we're doing. If everyone plays really loud, then we can't hear what each other thinks. So play nice and quietly, then we'll hear a couple more. Keep going, off you go.
Here, I'm continuing to go around the class, focus the children, remind them of the task, and to keep them on track. If I played you the audio, which is a little bit chaotic, you would be able to hear that some children are singing along to what they're playing and singing the phrase before and then answering it. It's really, really lovely to hear.
Okay, who would like to show us their ideas? Off you go, you two. Can you tell us what your sentence is?
Starlight, starlight, the stars are very bright tonight.
I love it. Let's hear that.
I'm coming, we have one more.
We have one that. Okay, let's hear this one first. That was amazing. Not only did you play it on the glockenspiel, you sang your composition. That was fantastic. We give them a round of applause. That was amazing. Can you choose another group that might be ready to show us?
So there you have it, a quick compositional exercise that can be put into any music lesson. If you're using a built-in music resource as well, don't be afraid to pause what's going on screen, maybe take the topic that you're using or the notes that you're using and compose a short little song on the classroom instruments that you have available. It gives you an opportunity to assess who's listening, who's on task, and to see who's developing their musical ideas. Have fun, enjoy, let us know how you get on.